Hey, a quick update before we get on to the next project. Um, I'm assuming you saw the video on the number two Blizzard. It's such a beauty, and it was so fun to work on. And it came with this globe in it, big, fat, tall globe. And luckily, the day after I got this project, I bought a junker. Maybe you saw the video that had this globe in it, and this is what it was meant for. And little lock knobs doing their job right there, right where they're supposed to be, locking that baby in. I wish I knew what this went to, because it would have to be a massive uh, lantern, because this thing's really tall. It's a 15 inches tall to the top of the crown. All right, now we're going to start a new project. I'm excited. Well, power just came back on. I had my super baby with me for light. I got some incense going back there. Got my light, and we'll see if the power stays on. All right, so our new project. What's it gonna be? What do you think? All right, let's get it. It's highly unusual, at least to me it is. This is a bluegrass. I have to look at it because I can't remember it well enough to do it out of my head, but yeah, Belknap Howe and Manufacturing Company, Louisville, Kentucky. And this thing is a tank. I bet you it's 5 times heavier than one of these made in China Dietz Jr. knockoffs. Wow! I mean, this thing is a tank. It would take some work to put a dent in this thing. I'm gonna take the paint off. Good. Tin showing through, and this black is not the original color, so I don't feel bad. It's green, or it was green. I wonder what their popular color was. So I haven't taken this apart. I haven't looked at anything. All I know is this thing is rock solid, and there's no rust on it anywhere. Great. I mean, even the bale still has some paint on it. It doesn't look like it was used very much. So this bluegrass, 12 inches. So why don't we take a look at what we got here? Let's take the globe out and take a look. All right. No chips or cracks. It's unmarked, as far as I can tell. Couple bubbles. Lots of bubbles. Okay. Oh, that's on there. That is on there. Give that a little time. All right. Do not want to mark this thing up for sure. Oh, there we go. This was a lefty loosey. Okay. Nice clean wick. Looks like it was hand cut. All right, so now we can get the little plate off. This bale doesn't want to stay down. I'm thinking it's been spread too wide. I got to take it off And it's an, oh, you know what I mean. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh my. I might need to put an edge. Oh man. This thing is built so solid. I can't even get underneath it. There we go. All right, come on. Almost there, baby. All right. To finish this part. Whoops. Oh, see? I hate that. I don't like scratching it up, but I think I'll be able to fix that. Okay. No, not quite there. This could be a bear to get this looking nice when I put it back on. Always. Come on, baby. All right. Here we go. Let there be light. Aziz light. Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, there's the green. The original green. Can you see it? Is it focused? All right. Yeah, there's just a little oxidation in there. It's not bad at all. Great. All right, we got that off. We get this little doohickey off of here. All right. Now, we're going to head to the sink for some degreasing, or I'm sorry, paint stripper. It doesn't look like it's going to be all that hard. I mean, I can take this off with my fingernail. I'm curious, they must have, I mean, I don't see the green underneath it here, but I see it inside and under here. And they must have stripped it. Okay, we're at the sink. We got our remover, we got our brush, and we're gonna hit this stuff and let it sit. And then we'll test it with a wire brush, see how it looks. All right, it's doing things. It's doing stuff of things. Yeah, it's working. That was some cheap paint I put on there. Okay, we'll let it sit, and then we'll, oh, stop picking at it, Brad. Okay. Okay, we'll be back. Yeah, stuff's coming off. Some spots coming off real easy. All right. This is great. So glad. It's gonna look awesome. Okay. Right. Well, we're back from the sink, and I didn't go completely nuts on this because I know I can get the rest with my other tools. Dent down here. Did not see that at all before, but hey, this was such a good deal, and this is such an unusual piece. Put the parts on the big wheel, in them up. So we did the big wheel stuff. Boy, this thing's looking great already. And I realized I never took the crown off. Okay. So here's the thing. These are a little different. And could be pretty hard to get them back to this position. I'm going to have to try. Ooh. Okay. Didn't penetrate the skin. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be, I might just have to pound them flat. Ouch. Interesting. Okay, they're flat, not rounded like the other tabs on other lanterns. Okay. All right. Enough for our little thingy here. Tell you, man, this thing's built like a tank. All right. Great. Okay. I'm going to throw this on the wheel real quick, and I'll be right back, and then we'll go on to something else. Okay. That's all cleaned up. Beautiful. I can get the back of that with something else. And, of course, we have all these areas in the corners that the big wheel didn't get to, and that's what the Dremel's for. All right, so let's do some Dremel. I can see all the solder work when this thing was constructed. This thing was not fired very much. Very little carbon throughout. Or maybe it was fired and they knew how to use it correctly. All right. This is one of my favorite parts. When a name just starts popping out. Beautiful thing. Hello, Louisville. It's steel wool time, and I will steel wool the crown before I put it on. Okay. Let's just touch it up a little bit. See that? It makes a big difference. Just with a little bit of rubbing. This part didn't need much help, except for the black paint on it. That came right off. Oops. Ah, better. Mucho. There. Now we're gonna do globe guard. I'm gonna sit back and do this in my chair. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, there's a little speck. Some black paint there. I missed it. Oh, I missed this whole thing. Whoops. It's like brand new, man. Beautiful. Now the bail. All right. Now, to look this thing over. Already major paint issues. Before I go with the steel wool. Oh, okay. Missed a little area there. Whoa. Looking good. Ah. Let's put a little shine on that. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, I think it's time to hit this with some steel wool. Oh, actually, I want to get in a little spot here. First, every time I need a tool, it's on the bottom. All right, so in here, where the airflow is all this gunky paint stripper and chunks of paint. And I'm using this piece of wood so I don't scratch stuff. And this old rag. And you see that, you can see where the air tube comes in there. Green paint. But enough of the stripper got in here, and it's been sitting there for a couple hours. All right, much better. Got to make sure this area is clean. That's important for the functioning of your cold blast lantern. Okay, a million times better. One more spot. Excellent. By the way, this is a bamboo chopstick. I've been using this as a tool for a lot of stuff. Let's get started. This thing really is a beautiful shape. I do like the look of bare metal. Well, this is like watching a guy chop carrots. It's pretty boring. So we'll come back after I do a little more stuff here. Anything notable, I'll come back to you. Let's continue our dremeling. Okay. By the way, check out my lighting back here. Yeah. A freshly acquired D-Light red globe. Oh. That'll work. And this is the one that came in the bluegrass. Okay, let's get on to things. I think we should reassemble. What do you say? All right. Let's see how this goes together, and I kind of want to see what I'm going to do with these tabs. Come on, baby. All right. You're very close. There's that. Okay. And that chopstick we were talking about, I'm going to use that right now. Wow. Okay. Tell you, this thing's built tough, I'll tell you what. This is pretty hard to do while the phone's in the way. All right, cap's on. I got to Dremel this part, and the cap. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go back together with this stuff. Let me try to align these nasty little tabs. Whoops. This is usually a way you could do it, but when you tighten it around its host area here, they're not going to be lined up the same. Okay. Yeah, all right. See, so that's going on that way, that's going there, just like that. Yeah, see, that changes the alignment of them. Make sure it's not too tight so your globe plate doesn't stick. Attempt number 1. Are you kidding me? Did that just work on the first try? For real? Wow. How about that? Okay, this part's another story. All right. Yeah, I need longer needle nose for sure. Sorry if you're out of view here. Let me just bend this a little bit and we'll come back. Oh, man. Yeah, see what happens there? Yeah. Let's see, what did I do? What did I do last time? I think I got the big pliers to help me out once before. If I can hold down that, then I can get this down a bit. Yeah. Perfect. That's all we needed. It's all coming together. I've been worried about that, for months and years getting those parts in like that. Okay, where are we at? All right. Filler caps all cleaned up. Must be a left-handed. What are we missing? Oh yeah, the veil. All right, gotta put that on last because it's hard to move this thing around, or any lantern for that matter, with the veil on it when you have a small area to work with. Okay. Now let me just clean this up a little bit, and then we'll finish disassembly, or we'll finish assembly. All right, so I had to go dump data off this phone again. Boy, this is gonna be a long video probably. So these wicks that I got them real cheap on Amazon, and they are tubular wicks. I'll show you what I mean. See that? Tubular wicks. So, and from what I've been told, they bind up a lot in burners. So I just put the old one back in. That's all falling apart, just for looks here, just for testing it out. But yeah, it binded up in there and it wouldn't push it through. And I got a whole bunch of this stuff. Man, just, you know, using it for, cut off a little short piece and put it there for looks, you know, for display. And yeah, I got like 30 feet of this stuff in all different sizes. And some lanterns it works, some it doesn't. And I really haven't tested to see how well they burn. But yeah, that's weird. That's why I like, ooh, I got an idea. Here, this is wicks from other projects. Ooh, all right. And this is a real one. Let's try that. How about that? Cool. Let's try that. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, get in there. Come on, I can feel it's almost biting. There we go, it's biting. Ooh. Okay, seems to have did a little clean out in the process. All right, great. We'll cut this off so it looks nice. Okay, that's not a whole lot of wick, but that'll get us going. And get rid of this crap. Glad I saved those. This is from Embry's, really old Embry's. Came with this beautiful looking wick. All right. Come on, get in there. And of course, after I assemble this with you watching, I'm going to take the burner off and the cap off. Let it sit overnight to make sure that the tank dries out. Because we don't want to add to any kind of rust problem. Oops. All right, so man, this is really looking nice. Oh, that's great. All right, let's put the bail on. And like I said, this thing was way stretched out, so these things were tottering funny. Let's see how they act now. Well, it does better. Okay, that's much better. All right, that should do it. Test. Beautiful. All right. Let's go to a new angle and check this baby out. Well, I forgot to treat it with CLP. Let's do that right now. Whoops. So, silly me. Time got away from me and I forgot. Oh. Oh, darn it. Well, I have a situation here. Heck, it came off, but it didn't. All right, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Well, good as that'll get. All right. CLP. Clean rag. This out. That out. Bail out of the way. Boy, those bails really get in the way. Okay. So again, CLP is short for clean, lubricate, and protect. And it's used by gun enthusiasts to treat their weapons, keep the metal all nice and clean and well protected to the elements, because people that collect guns, their guns are very important to them and they're worth a lot of money. I don't have any guns. I don't collect guns, but I know gun collectors, and no joke, they take really good care of their firearms. So I'm gonna take the advice and use the stuff on the lantern, because whoops, home cord. Because lanterns are made of metal and they produce a lot of heat, and the same with firearms. So what you use to treat it should kind of come into play there, right? Oh yeah, I am seeing fuzz because I have a very, very long-haired calico cat on the shelf above this desk, and she's been grooming herself, and her hair's, she's been actually laying on these rags. Oh, now this thing is completely, look at that. Oh man, it's completely covered in cat hair now. But that's par for the course in this household, for sure. All right. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna pop this video in because I finished the video and then I realized I didn't treat it, and I need you to see the treating because it's important. It's important because you know, humid day, oxidation is going to happen to this stuff. It's just bare metal sitting out like that. So, all right. Out. Burner going in. Sorry, I keep putting you out of frame there. Okay. Oops. Oh, the bail. What am I doing wrong here? I don't get it. Hold on, people. Okay. I'll fix that off camera. Boom. All right. We're back at it. Cool. All right, folks. Look at that. Finished product. Pretty flawless. Pretty flawless lantern. Now you can see the name fully. Belknap Howe and Manufacturing Company, Louisville, Kentucky. Bluegrass, and there's their solder there. You can see where the drip started right there. Drip. Blue grass. Red globe. Everything's beautiful. Great. Outstanding. All right, folks. I'm going to do my little glamour shot. Or what do they call that? Like a hype video? Hype video. Yeah, wow. And I have a couple other projects here to go, and they're super awesome as well. And little candlelight there from D-Light Globe. All right, folks, this was great. This is, oh man, it's the weirdest name. And there's a road here in town with the same name. Belknap. Belknap Howe. All right. Yeah, see, I put a little, god damn. I'm such an idiot. All right. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't you go changing. And my hands are dirty. Goodbye.